Tengai Makyō Jiraiya, the first game on the Far East of Eden series. We got our third character freaking finally. We killed the 6th out of 13 cultists, and we're probably going to Fuji through the tunnel. So we have another 7 cultists to deal with. And yep, and the new guy came loaded with spells he refuses to get rid of, but I think we have enough spots open on Jiraiya for that. But I might want to manage my spells and get rid of some of the spells that Tsunade is holding. We'll see what happens. Man, this music is so good. It's a fucking fantastic game, man. All right, let's move in. Ooh, Ryuichi Sakamoto done a good job with the music in this game. And Tengai 2, level 28. Although the third guy is beyond that. Orochimaru is 33. Tsunade fell back to 26 because she wasn't with us in the pyramid. Liluchiro is on the turn. Liluchiro, congratulations on your 190 stream streak. Happy 19 reasonably good times. So you're telling me that 181 of those streams were shit? And you were not enjoying yourself. But you still powered through. I mean, hats off if you weren't enjoying it. No? Okay. 171. You are correct. Yes. It's Monday. I can't be doing math on Monday. I'm gonna put away Konabi. Konabi, Raiko. Konabi and Raiko, I won't need. Let me not forget those while I put them away. Konabi and Ranko. Store Jutsu, Konabi and Hanko. Don't forget Konabi and Raiko. Right, so I have 2 slots on her for storing the new stuff we are bound to find, and with Jiraiya you have 3 slots, so we can start 5. Because Tsunade refuses to part, Orochimaru refuses to part with his ones. And now we go down the tunnel. This Guru Nushi-sama's castle. If the Daimonistas approach, I'll cut them all down. Right, I have been everywhere in this region. We are moving on to Fuji. And this song is so good. We are. The secret of Japan. Otemaru desu. Yoroshiku. Jiraiya-san. Yes, Otemaru has gone. Through the tunnel there we're digging. While singing dig, 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 dig. takes lots of digging. I'm glad I remember what I'm doing. I think that's Mount Fuji right there. Flying pigs! Man, suddenly I'm not hungry anymore. Okay, I need to heal Tsunade. Potato carrots. Oh. Like, Tsunade is very behind on levels. Like, I have been managing to avoid grinding for the most part, but I will have to catch up at some point. Look, it's Mount Fuji and there's a shrine there. And there's another shrine there. Big Mount Fuji, everyone. This looks like a place. I don't think I'm ready. That looks like another place. Can I find a town? Wait, was that Spider-Man? Chat, we found... We're fighting Spider-Man! Chat. He put on some weight. I'm familiar with this multiverse version of it. Spider-Man from Temu. Yeah, I'm gonna be selling Spider-Man costumes and it's this one. Spooderman. And if there are any complaints, I can just point to this guy. Yeah, no, it's this Spider-Man. I didn't specify which one. You should have read more closely. Spider-Man from Tengai Makyō. Classical 1989 Spider-Man. Comes with complimentary winged potato. What? Onibi, look at that sprite. Some say Spider-Man ripped this game off. It's, yeah. Sure sounds like it. Yeah, and it doesn't even have flying potatoes. Fake Spider-Man. Oh look, we got 3 of them now. Like Orochimaru has a lot of mana. Which one is the one that does a full heal? Hang on. That one. Yukidoke. I'm gonna try to give Yukidoke to Jiraiya. Let me see if he will part with it. No, he refuses to change. Because I wanted to give him a cheaper healing. To use his mana without, like, using the most expensive healing. Couldn't find a shirt with diamond is logo, so he just wears his Spider-Man. Yeah, it's almost like a Dai logo. Like he tried, he got very close. Couldn't afford a full uniform. So technically his diamond is from Temu. We got diamondist at home. No, Jutsu Akakuza Tsunade. I keep messing up the menuing. Because healing with Wakakuza is the most mana efficient way to heal. Is 50 health for 2 toilet papers. I just want a down. And the Yashas have a lot of health. Okay, Yasha's dead. 2 Spider-Man. We had 3 before. Okay, I think this is a good time to do a Harukaze.
Danger. Yeah.
It's fine. Look, I didn't even get time to heal. It's not fine, has a red spider on his shirt, he's menacing. Maybe he's just constipated. A town! No! What? The Tsukini Jutsu will roll a single opponent. What? Where the fuck am I? Inugami, where the fuck is Inugami? Wait, this is way back. What? What the fuck is this again? Oh shit! Holy crap! It's around here, I think. Holy crap! Okay, I didn't get to Fuji. Ah man, I don't even know where I'm at right now. I got really turned around. Let me... No, I got rest first. Man, that teleport sent us very far away. If it wasn't for Kogama teleports, it would be, like, stupid. I know, they of course, Kogama teleports are a thing, so of course it's not stupid. This game is very comfy, yes. I appreciate it. Like, it's very low stress, despite some parts being difficult. I already put the map away. I have to... Okay, I think I remember where to go. I have to rely on my memory, that's an issue. I didn't even remember if I still had coffee. I don't. Right, it's here, and then yeah, okay. Yep. This is fine. Temu. Man, if Temu were selling brains, I could get an upgrade on the cheap. I would definitely get a brain from Temu. Yeah, I can't get any worse. Like, every now and again, someone will be, what do you work with? Oh, I'm a computer programmer. And they're like, oh, you must be very smart. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. If only people knew. My job is just go to Google, search how date JavaScript, copy and paste the first result. There you go, that's my job. And that's 90% of programmers. 95, 98%. You have like the top 2% of programmers that actually their job is to write the Google results for you to find later. We don't need functioning brains to solve problems, you just need to follow instructions. God Elixir! That must be so expensive. Yeah, that's going to be so much money. Intelligence is knowing when to be efficient. Yeah. You guys are being overly nice. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I used to be so dumb. Sometimes I feel like I used to be smarter. I don't know. It's fine. As long as I can keep my job, I'm happy. I bet these trees... No one has told us anything about this. But I bet there's like a puzzle here where you look at the trees to figure out which exit is safe. But you say that that we need to know to follow instructions, and it's depressingly surprising how some people are really bad at following instructions. Like, it's like they're afraid of, no, if I just follow the instructions, then I can't take any credit for it or something. I have to do it my way, and their way is usually wrong. I mean, we are all guilty of doing that every now and again. You like being stubborn? It can be fun, yes. I'm trying to understand this. I think there is like a pattern to these trees. I think I have to go into these shrines to find the answer. Harumph. Only priests and shrine maidens live here in a Sama shrine. Welcome, Jiraiya. This is where the gods descended to create the divine beasts. The divine beasts nurture the power of good, leading Jipang down the right path. Harumph. Itohimi's army of spiders is attempting to steal the sacred white dragon. Fire heroes, you must hurry to the temples of Fuji. I can't believe those diamond spiders will defile the sacred Mount Fuji. Please free it from the evil presence. Just wanted the town first so I could save and do things. The sacred white dragon dwells deep within Mount Fuji. The divine beasts you free from the diamond's clutches will gather in Fuji on a special day. The game's ending, probably. The sacred white dragon is safeguarding 3 scrolls deep within Fuji. I have enough room for those. The sacred white dragon is inside the great temple at the center of the 9 temples. Wherever a threat looms over Jipang, the fire heroes shall rise. Deep inside the crater of Mount Fuji are the 9 temples of the White Dragon. To enter the crater, first cross the circuit archway at the bottom of Mount Fuji and make your way to its summit. The Sea of Trees is a mystical forest that leads to the dwelling of every divine beast. Jiraiya, Chief Priest Ozuno-sama is expecting you. Literally hit sand when I said it. Right. Right, when does that ever happen? We've been waiting for you, Jiraiya. Itohimi of the Cult of Diamond found the location of the White Dragon's temple. You must hurry, fire heroes. Need to find your mantos. Yeah, it's right here. I have some. I don't know if these are like original mantos. But they're still Mentos branded. Only you, the heroes of the Fire Clan, can save Jipang. Would you like me to keep a record? Also, there is a place to save here. But not an inn to rest and heal up.
300年も生きておる大神主のおるのじゃ。よく来たの、地雷が。
300 years. Somewhere along 150, one of his eyes gave up.
神々の神聖な神殿が大門橋に汚されたのじゃ。あそこにはわしらも入れんのじゃ。
Small coke comes later. I might be out of tiny bottles. I don't remember.
神々が祝福した日の一族の勇者なら神殿に入れる。助けてくれぬか。
助けれねえのか。No.
さすが火の一族の勇者。神殿は富士山の地下じゃ。行ってくれ。
Thank you, Tsunade. You do need to level up. Are you looking good, Sir Priest? I would like to believe that when someone...
Wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
I like to believe that when someone is looking in 2 different directions like that, I'd like to believe that all you have to do is just average the side vectors. And no healing. Maybe that... There is a little fountain pool in the front. Maybe that will heal me. Yeah. So you do have a heal and a save here. You just don't have a place to buy the map and stuff. Shiranui? These were usually easy. Yeah, 2 attacks, it's fine. You expected a Yeti. Yeah, live winged potatoes and like elite farts, but I guess that's what's on Mount Fuji. That had me there. Oh, one of my browsers can render that, the other can't. What is that supposed to be? Like a moon phase or something? Did you post that on purpose? Firefox just rendered some code. Bigfoot? Okay, I have no idea what you guys are seeing. Hang on, what does that chat box up there show? It just renders a little square, yes. Is there a Bigfoot emoji that's not available on most things yet? Classic Firefox Unicode shit. Yeah, Firefox is showing that. That is Chrome, the Chrome thing loaded inside OBS. And then my OBS chat window is showing yet something else. Yeah. And mine looks like I don't know. It looks like a sphere where the left side is filled in and the right side is like a bunch of lines. Can you see it on your phone? I'm curious. Okay, I'm looking at my phone right now. Do you load the chat for me? It does! My phone does show a Yeti! Okay, it's only phones. It's only phones that have it. Interesting. Windows hasn't added... I mean, does it rely on Windows? I thought browsers did their own thing. I should have healed. I forgot I was gonna heal. You're on my favorite OS, you don't have it. Are you using BOS? Man, I haven't seen BOS in so long. It's either that or Windows Millennium. Sasquatch distract the squad. Yeah, it did. BOS has added emoji. Yes, BOS definitely has added. Man, I liked BOS. I don't know how I came across it. I don't know why I got it installed on my computer in the late 90s, I think. But I liked it. I guess I was just feeling very different. It was very weird. I don't know, when I was a kid, everything that was on Windows felt so freaking weird. It felt like it wasn't even a computer. macOS. I fucking hate it. I think things are still gonna break, and I'm gonna have to have more work where I'm gonna be like, dude, I don't know how to fix this shit. And I don't want to test software on a Mac. I do have to support that shit. I fucking hate it. Installer 2 was obsessed with tinkering back then. Yeah, me too. Kind of bored the computer back then, trying Linux for the first time. I had the enthusiasm, but not the knowledge. Does it hurt inside me that I've been a macOS Power user for 20 years? Okay, it doesn't hurt me because there is no such thing as a macOS Power user. There is no power to be had there. That's an oxymoron. That's like saying you're a casual Linux user. doesn't add up. Developing for it, I mean, I feel sorry for you, man. That shit must hurt. Like, I can't think of any worse fates than that. Like, maybe writing websites using asp.net. Maybe having to implement 3D graphics using PHP. Did you guys know there was a 3D game library for PHP back in the early 2000s? Never use anything other than Windows. Your friend tried to transition to Linux and you refused. That's fine. I'm on Windows right now. I do recommend really knowing how to clean up Windows these days, because it's a fucking mess. Like, I have a bunch of, like, policies and registry edits that I do to keep things a little bit sane. I haven't been bothered by Copilot ever. Your ass needs to resemble a Fisher-Price toy. Do you guys remember shell replacements for Windows? Like these applications that were supposed to... You replaced Explorer.exe with them. So they would handle, like, having a taskbar or whatever, and you could customize. I don't remember the names, but I used those things. They were like very tinkery, breakage kind of stuff for Windows, because Windows doesn't mean to support that, but... Window blinds. It wasn't window blinds, it was something slightly lower level than window blinds. Window blinds was kind of cool. Can I find what that is actually? Lightstep? I think it might have been Lightstep. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Lightstep. But I don't think Lightstep still works. On like, no, don't download it. Yeah, copyright 2012. I think it was Lightstep that I messed with. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I got... as soon as the path started to, like, fork, I lost my placement. Nowadays, if you really need to install Windows, there is this thing that builds a thing called... I think it was called like Tiny11. You run it, it builds an ISO for you where it deletes everything. Like, you have to know how to use Winget if you want a browser, or download it from elsewhere. Because I think it even nukes Edge out of it. I had to format and install Windows on this very old laptop that had like a very slow hard drive disk and like 4 gigs of RAM. And I'm like, look, I can't install Windows 10 or 7 on it. Those are no longer supported. That would be irresponsible of me. Even though technically Windows 10 is gonna be getting security updates for a little while longer, it's technically not supported, so I can't. I can force Windows 11 on it, but it's going to run like shit forever. So I strongly recommend you use Linux, man. They refuse. They'd rather use very slow Windows 11 than learning where to click for Linux, and it was like 3 times faster, but they didn't care. So it's not my choice. It's their funeral. Remember having to give people Windows Decrapify back in the days? Yeah, Windows Decrapify, also known as a Linux thumbstick. The best decrapifier for Windows. I love how people won't switch to Linux when all they ever do is run a web browser. Yes! I wish all I did was use web browsers so it didn't matter what system I'm on. Okay, I need to heal, yeah, for example, my wife, I checked everything she used, and the only thing she used that didn't run properly on Linux was Google Drive. So I just, like, wrote an automated syncer on top of rclone for her. She doesn't know anything, of course. She knows that, yeah, this folder, just like before, you have a folder called Google Drive, and it's synced. Everything else, she didn't notice any difference. She did notice a difference. I asked her, like, a couple of weeks later, are you finding yourself around Linux? And she was like, yeah, did you notice anything different? As in, did you run into any troubles? And she was like, I notice it's faster. Yeah, it's supposed to feel faster, yes. We're gonna run into a boss fight, I'm gonna die to it, I'm gonna lose 5,000 gold. A shame, but honestly, I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Because I can teleport from here and, like, I'm not going down the entire mountain again. Because it might not be a boss at the end, or it might be a boss that we can't deal with. Ubuntu is how your hardware never sees the junkyard, just closet clutter. Yeah, I think I installed Mint for my wife. Because Ubuntu by default uses something that's based on GNOME, and I don't hate my wife, so I wouldn't put Ubuntu on her laptop. Like, yeah, there is no worse way to show someone you love them than letting them use GNOME. Ubuntu was very good and important when it showed up. Like, it was a major force in Linux adoption for a lot of people. It was, like, very easy to recommend. At some point, they lost their way, so nowadays I tend to recommend Mint to newbies. I think I never learned it. Used to it for servers. For servers, Ubuntu is whatever. I don't know, I'm not, like, too familiar with servers. I don't know why you would use Ubuntu over Debian. What's the advantage of it? For my personal server, I just loaded Debian into it. I can understand why Ubuntu and Debian are more reasonable for servers than something like Arch, because you want the stability. Which is why I have Debian on my server, but Arch-based systems on my computers. You get lazy and use it as a driver, familiar can refuse to learn. That's fine! Honestly, that's perfectly fine. It's the reason most people are on Windows. Okay, health is fine. I was gonna ask if there were any enemies in here. Oh no, the Spider-Man. Insert meme where they're pointing at each other. You like your software to look pretty or even more shallow. I mean, it's fine to want that. I used to. I do think my desktop looks a lot more sleek and fun on Linux than on Windows, personally. And I've always thought that Mac interfaces were just ugly. I mean, my mom has an iPhone, and sometimes I have to help her with stuff. It has like these colorful bubbles, whatever. It's so gaudy, it's so tasteless, man. It's very ugly. I don't know if you can disable that stuff, but it looks horrific. Like, iPhones used to be very sleek and good looking when it came to the interface. Use generic Windows 95 color desktop background. That's fine. I tend to go for like very abstract wallpapers, like nebula or like landscape, stuff like that. Like, I'm not criticizing, of course not, but I don't understand why car wallpapers are so popular. Like, it's three kinds of wallpapers that are incredibly popular, and I don't get it. Cars? Half-naked women? And just anime in general. I'm not criticizing, I just don't get it. But especially cars. Why would you... Like, yeah, that's a very interesting looking car. Why? I don't get it. I don't have a problem with it, I just don't get it. Give me vomit grain. Right now? Man, I'm streaming. I don't want to do that. Best aesthetic is Windows 95. Did you know Program Manager from Windows 3.1 was included in Windows 95? I used that for like a month or two. Just to be a rebel. You definitely think Windows 95 figured out what a desktop OS should be like to use. Windows 95, like, it's not... Windows 95 was like the World of Warcraft of operating systems. It didn't invent anything new, but it polished to where it had to be. They did a good job with that. And then it was downhill. You got two choices as a teen, cars or boobs. No, there are more choices. I'm just saying, I really... I'm not gonna say that as a kid I never succumbed to boobs wallpaper. But not cars. Orochimaru is in my party. Yes, yesterday the Rishinaka. He joined us during the Salt Pyramid. Big reveal. Oh, the shadowy figure in your party is actually Orochimaru. Oh, you don't say. It's locked. I don't have any... Huh. Brian Eno boot up sound. Apple still hasn't given up the menu bar, just decked on that dock. Holy shit, look at this very detailed spider. I think Apple interfaces are like... as with a lot of Apple stuff, it's different for the sake of being different, it's not better. It's just so they can say, look, it's different. Yeah, it's kind of shit though. Like, their freaking keyboard layouts. for example. No, it's not Control and Alt and Shift, it's Command and I can't be bothered to remember the names of the things. Look, it's a symbol that takes 5 years to draw. It's it's the key formerly known as Control. And next to the key formerly known as Prince, it's dumb. Bouncy Buddy. I remember that. You guys remember Windows 98 desktop girls? They would be like half-naked ladies walking on top of your taskbar. Command Option. Yeah, Option, man. Option. That weird circle thing. Yeah, it goes like... An ampersand is easier to draw. That, like, Apple inventing that weird thing is worse than the French coming up with Citroën. Citroën is a car make. It's just let's confuse everyone just so we look cool. Stupid. You guys remember when you would come to your mom's or your aunt's computer, open the browser, and it would have like six shortcut bars stacked on top of each other, just below the address bar? Has anyone here done that themselves and because they didn't know any better and you liked the utility? Utility. Oh, the dragon. Dark Days. $5 Yahoo $2. Oh, look at this art. I've been waiting for you, fire hero. I am the White Dragon, leader of the Divine Beasts. After the Cult of Diamond defeated us, I secreted myself in these lands, waiting for your arrival. I've been observing your journey, young heroes. In overcoming each and every hardship, you have grown much stronger than you realize. Your heart is overflowing with love, courage, and determination. Never let go of those feelings. I have released the seal on the caskets of the 8 temples. Their contents are yours. 8? If it's all jutsus, I can't get everything. Java Flash Web plugins being killed off and browsers force updating have improved the situation a lot in your end. I mean, at some point, yeah, the web collectively got its shit together. Like, having websites needing to support fucking outdated Internet Explorer was a pain in the ass. Nowadays I write websites for work and stuff. They use all the latest features, and if your browser doesn't have them, you get lost, update, get something else. Back in the day, you couldn't do that. You had to have like polyfills. Yahoo Games and the Java game of Poly incredibly physics accurate. Yeah, they were fun games back then, yes. Aspire is amazing. Keeps you organized by obscuring the screen. Yeah, low resolutions and half the screen is utility bars. 2 bars, not utility bars. You miss writing custom code for it. Yeah, you can still do that. If you miss it so much, get away from it. Ask for Netscape and ask for IE. Elixir. Okay, it's not all jutsus, so that's good. because I can't store all pictures. Making table-based websites, yeah, I remember that. It was interesting. Crimson Bow! Oh, nice. Because you have a wooden bow, 20 plus 5, and the crimson bow is 22 plus 5. Yeah, it's barely better. Whatever. Everything was stables back then, man. Everything. Nowadays, most web devs have fully surrendered to flex boxes. Flex boxes are very good. Flex boxes are probably the best thing that has happened to web interfaces ever. Netscape Composer, I remember that. You guys remember Dreamweaver? What a name! Dreamweaver. That's so... what's the word? Presumptuous. Writing Visual Basic 6 apps that ran rapid hosting instances of... Ah man, ActiveX! Are we talking about ActiveX? Fucking all my homies hate ActiveX. Scroll Tengai! Okay, Tengai is a scroll. Okay, so we got 3 boxes, we have 5 left. I don't have 5 slots, so I hope it's not all... Tengai is average of 90 to all enemies. Okay. Com Plus, oh man, I didn't get anywhere close, Com Plus. I'm having trouble finding all the temples. We got 3 temples. I have to remember how many I got. Because this place has these weird blocks along the walls. And I'm gonna keep getting stuck, and then I keep getting to battles, so I can't keep up where I'm going. Wait, that's all blocked. I'm so glad. That's like one of the few things that Apple did that helped the world somehow. Was deciding that Flash had to die. It forced the web to get better. Like, Flash was like a blight, but everyone was like, yeah, everything is done with Flash, we just keep at it. It took that kind of restriction on the iPhone to finally make people think, you know what, maybe we shouldn't leave such a critical part of the web in the hands of a single company. Me is making shit emotion twins with you. And somehow we survived. Remember video players? All the video players were Flash-based. was a big deal when YouTube started rolling out an HTML5 video player. All video players were Flash. All of them. It is clear then and now that you can't force Adobe to do the needful. No, you can't trust it. You can't trust any single company. You give a company as much power as we gave Adobe back in the day. And I mean, Adobe wasn't given the power, they bought the power. Adobe bought Macromedia. Like, decisions about the web and stuff, they're handled by a consortium. A group of companies. And some organizations like non-profits, stuff like that. Wait, can I? No, I can't walk there. Wait, how do I get to the other side? And even with the consortium and all of that stuff, you still get Google being Google. And the thing is, like, the web could still get to be a lot worse place than it is today. Because we still have recourse to blocking ads. Because Firefox still exists. Everything being made shittier by everyone. You want to be like Facebook and take over a third world country. My country is entirely dependent on WhatsApp from Facebook. Or whatever they call themselves now. They don't call themselves Facebook. I still call them Facebook. Just like I still call Twitter Twitter. I'm just glad that their efforts to install a payment system down here failed utterly. Because if we had to rely on them for payment processing as well, man, that's just like throwing the towel and give up. Yeah, WhatsApp is used by everything and everyone, including the government, and like, it's very practical that you can do literally everything through a single app. It's very dumb that it's an app provided by fucking Facebook. So there are 8 temples, we got 3, we need another 5. You fucking have to deal with business and shit through WhatsApp. Yeah, it's shit. Okay, this is the 4th temple casket thing. Tenchi X. She has a Tenchi X and she got a new one. Yeah, thank you, game. Yes, okay. Hello there, Armor Makyō. We're talking shit about WhatsApp. Would you like to join us? And even my company, all of the communication that I do with work-related stuff, all of it goes to WhatsApp. Even though we have other systems available, everyone just finds it more practical. Medical appointments, like anything, man. You want to order food, you want to like send your car to the shop to fix, you want to set up. I'm doing motorcycle classes. I have to set up my classes through WhatsApp. And yes, I feel very safe trusting Facebook with stuff like my medical data. Sounds irritating as fuck. Yeah. Just like being alive. It's a fucking mess. Okay, this is number 5. Number 5. We have 3 more. When Twitter rolls out the payment system, will be using that too. No! No, WhatsApp tried, but we had just begun the setting up of Pix, which is an online payment system that all banks in Brazil are mandated to support for free by the central bank. And it works, it's amazing. It's perfect, does everything. And then WhatsApp was like, fuck, we got here 2 months too late. I don't know if they still have WhatsApp payments, I think they gave up. Pix it has been used as an example by other countries of systems they should implement something similar to. You can make absolutely instant payments to anyone for free, absolutely fucking free. You can set up like a free account on any bank that you would want to, and you can set up like your keys to receive payments at, with your phone number, with your email, the random code to generate QR codes. Like, we can make purchases on Steam using Pix. Steam generates a little QR code, we scan it with our phone, boom, instant payment, 0 taxes, 0 everything. Another scroll, Jinan. We're missing 2 temples, I think, but... But I don't know where they could possibly be. Maybe all the way down there? Is it on the blockchain? No, it isn't. It shouldn't be. It's... the blockchain. No, it's AI driven. It's much better. Blockchain is so 2024. God fling. Enjoy the system, got frustrated once when you paid a bill, got confirmation later, got returned, you had to pay interest. Well, but that... If you paid it using something like Boleto, then you were like... Boletos give people a lot more trouble than Pix ever had. I'm sorry you ran into trouble, but any payment system could run into trouble if the people dealing with your payments are incompetent. I mean, I'm sure you have received boletos that were just like scams disguised as legitimate things. Yeah, pay us! You owe us money here. We wouldn't send you a bill that's registered with the bank and everything if you didn't actually owe us money. Mountain sandals, is that what I already have? It is. What if the incompetence was weaponized? Welcome to Brazil! Yes. where incompetence is the name of the game. On purpose. NSS, oh, okay. What is this? Is that a boss fight? I don't know, I personally have never had any troubles using Pix. I have had troubles with every other payment system that I've ever dealt with. Not Pix. Incompetence, negligence, dishonesty. No! Are you kidding me? She was healthy! It doesn't matter, we're gonna get punted away and I have to redo everything and then I lose all of my money. And I can't put my money away because there's no Tony here for this. Man, that's bullshit. And I have to redo everything. She was full health, but the guy decided to just multiple strikes and never had a chance to heal. 3 pillars of personality. Good. With the name guy, you are now an honorary Brazilian. Welcome. We have churrasco. Maybe the game should use pigs. Yeah. The game scammed me. I think Orochimaru might have leveled up already. No, he hasn't. I'm just wondering if toilet paper is capped at 99. Man, this was bullshit. I think, yeah, I have 2 more caskets to open. I think we were going the right way. Like, I'm keeping an eye on the health. If he goes below 100, I heal. I don't think she was below 100. You don't think that is a pig? It's a winged potato. We have decided that for the game already. Welcome in, Raccoon. I'm sure the money doesn't even matter that much, and we're probably gonna make it back just getting up there. Still, it's very annoying. It's not my fault, there is no bank around. I can't send a Pix to the bank so I can put the money away. Potato carrots, yeah. Well, it is some extra grinding for experience and levels at least, so I guess there's that. But the pigs are easy to kill now. Okay, I have to heal Tsunade, but it's fine. I have time. Because this thing is dying, so I can do this now. It's kind of bullshit that one character died and everyone has to go back. Just let me keep going. We can, like, give me items or spells to res her. Just let me heal her. I don't know anything. Whatever, 1989. It's fine. Just hope I can find my way down there. I have a guess as to what the way is, but I don't know the way. The frog's always tired trying to follow. Oh, we should have a slug and a snake following us as well. Why is just the frog? You know, the way here. Let's see if I can find it. This is gonna be annoying. Why isn't Solrek a VIP? Thank you for telling me that. There, fixed. I don't know if I have been to that, now I have to check. Why isn't everyone a VIP? I know there's a limit to how many people you can have as VIP, but I have no idea how close I am to that limit. Oh no, you were AFK. Quickly take his VIP away. It's unacceptable. You see, that's why he wasn't a VIP. Okay, this was already open. You got back as a VIP. Yeah, see? Someone snuck a VIP badge into your pocket while you weren't looking. Responsible audience behavior, yes. I had a lot of trouble with that. You can only be on 3-letter abbreviation at a time. Yeah, if you are a mod, you lose VIP. Although technically, I suppose that every mod is treated as a VIP. SOB. Alright, yeah, you can't. If you want to be an SOB, you have to return your VIP. can't be. Your predilections and age are too well known. Bad and your tendencies are well documented. Oh no, we don't have any other VIPs that enjoy punning. No, absolutely not. We don't have a professional punster as a mod. Oh, perish the thought. Ah, man, I don't know how to get to where I was. The battles never end. Hate fear writing. Is it a pleasure for one man to share redeems or drink holes? The JRPG, they never end. Man, I was going the right way, and then suddenly one of my characters dies, and the game punishes you by setting everyone out. They look a bit weak for my level. Yeah, they haven't been hitting me in a while now. Yeah, I have been here already. I'm going to go all the way to the right. Fucking hell, man. Can I pause the encounters? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. They're not as bad as teleporter mazes or backside mazes. You know, when I say backside mazes, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about those that have like these doors or stairs that lead into a different side of the dungeon. And you have to keep going like back and forth the two sides navigating. That's just like a slightly less bad teleporter maze in a way. But whole mazes. Look-y hate when RPGs keep throwing trash on you after you can beat them in one turn. Two-sided mazes. Yeah, any of those names will fit. One of the Crazy Castle games kind of specialized in those. Was all two-sided mazes. I fucking hated it. Remember that one dungeon in Hazard that was two distinct separate teleporter mazes, unlinked. Just two gigantic sections of teleporter mazes that were unrelated to each other. I think I filled 3 pages with maps. I think I still have it. You've called them twin mazes. World of ZZT. I don't know, man. When I was a kid, the idea of navigating a maze seemed fun. It's horrible. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about it. Ooh, made a labyrinth. Yeah. No. We couldn't peek above the hedge. That's just pointless. If you're interrupted every 3 steps of a fight might be tolerable. That does make it problematic. Yes. Zofair Circuits TV. What the fuck is that? And this is not even one of those games that has like spells or items that reduce the encounter rate, like Repel Which is something that you have to be careful about using because you would be like cutting out experience that you could be getting, but... Okay, this is about this area that I wanted to be at before. I'm gonna heal Tsunade just in case she decides to die at the same place again. Oh, ZZT, okay. Oh, Zolfair all the time. Oh boy. Okay, this is one. I'm missing one more. No, don't talk to the chest. Demon Sword Muramasa. Demon Sword. Holy fuck. Okay. No, I want to descriptions, items. We have the Furin Kazan Sword, which is 21 plus 5, and we can use the Muramasa, which is 25 plus 6. Nice. Demon Sword Muramasa. Yes, alright, indeed. Now I need one more casket. Where the fuck could it possibly be? Because I thought that both of them would be around here. Get wrecked with a Juvier Slash. Zoofair's zebras and tracks. Oh, I use the proper category. Yeah, that's soul. That's so less entry categories on Twitch. We have almost recovered the gold we lost last time. I think that's the last casket. They're running away already. That's how overleveled we became. Spoodermans. Be dying. Yep, last one. It might be. We got all 3 weapons. It might be another scroll. It is. Kageginu. What is that? Shields all party members from enemy magic. Shadow Garment. Yeah, Kage is Shadow. I know that. At least some of them got the common sense. Yeah. Like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Spider Super Soldiers look more like medieval TMNT. Is there... when you say medieval TMNT, I remember like the 3rd movie was medieval. Is there more medieval TMNT content that I'm not aware of? I haven't kept up with TMNT ever since back then. I watched the 3rd movie in the theaters, I think, when I was a kid. You hope not? Ah. I don't be like that. Just one guy that didn't run away and died in one hit. this encounter rate is a bit dumb. I know we all agree with that, but... Feud to Japan, we're thinking more in English nights. Oh. I went the wrong way, apparently. The VIP? You must know that there was a distinct lack of Tiny Coke today. Let me get this part done. I started with some coffee. Man, that mug is freezing. So cold down here, holy fuck. How cold is it? It's not that much cold. No, it's like yellow alert for frost, that's nothing. No, we are at a cozy 8 Celsius now. It's fine, it's going down to 4. And later this week is actually gonna warm up. And people demand change. Sorry, I ran out of coins to provide change. Would you accept candy instead? We demand a recount. You ever get snow? No. Where I live... No. But there are other towns in my state that do get snow. We get like frost on the grass very commonly. Four degrees pretty close. Yeah, no, we do get like -2 sometimes, but we don't have like whatever other conditions are necessary for snow. Like the town I live, I don't know if that matters, but we live in kind of a valley. Don't know if that has any relevance, actually. I remember this one time where we had snow nearby. If you like just left town, you would find snow. It's 10 Celsius there in São Paulo, we don't get much lower than 6. Yeah, if you get like 10 Celsius in São Paulo, everyone is like pulling coats and scarves and shit. Down here, 10 Celsius, people are like walking around in flip-flops and cargo shorts and freaking wife beaters. It's like 10 Celsius. Yeah, I got a lot of money. Hang on, status. I'm gonna do a heal on Tsunade because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a boss fight. So we have 170 and 150 my characters here. Hulk, Batman, Spider-Man wouldn't enjoy the snow. They were wearing Brazil flags during the World Cup. They removed it like a week ago for reasons. And it's funny because they usually have Batman split from the other heroes. My wife was asking like, why do they keep Batman separated? Like it's on the corner. I'm like, it's a Dark Knight. He has to stay in the shadows. Or maybe because he's DC, the rest are Marvel. Batman famously smells bad. No. Tarantula. She's going to become a freaking horrific spider. Her eyes, did you see her eyes? Oh shit. That's pretty good. That's a very good start. I wonder her second form what it's gonna look like, but this is a very good start. Spider curse. Spider curse. I did have a jutsu, I think it was Hebi, that doubled our attack? Was it? I don't remember. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, it is, okay. I have to do, which is the large heal? Ibuki, I think. Too many jutsus in the descriptions. Yeah, you have to describe them like manually from the menu. You can't do that during the battle. Then either write down or remember. Maybe the manual had more, but I don't know. The names are too weird. I'm sure that maybe in Japanese, because like that Kage something is shadow, so it increases your defense or something. So maybe the names do mean something in the original. The frog attacking. Freaking love it when the frog attacks. Multiple strikes. If he goes twice on Jiraiya, it's a problem. 110. So now is doing a lot of damage because she still has the Hibaki's jutsu affecting her. Sticky web! Ew! Has flailed about with jutsus early on. Yeah. Magic, am I right? Don't dodge. Don't dodge! I have the double attack thing. Don't stop dodging. It's always multiple strikes because of her limbs. He had already dissipated. And then she dodged. It's all gooey, yeah. Not the good kind of gooey. The uncomfortable one. No second form? I thought we were gonna have a full screen disgusting spider. was looking forward to like Guts, Fire, Bones thing. The 7th of the 13. Okay. It's honestly surprising I'm using magic. This kind of game requires you to. Come on, it's not like an option. Oh, hi, sirs. We're free! The cult of Diamond was forcing us to dig this tunnel! I bet these guys are all Diamond cultists and they're not. Let's pretend we were on his side. Thank you, those Diamondists said they were going to increase Masakado's spiritual power. The Diamondists said that by conquering Mount Fuji, they'd weaken the power of the gods and speed up Masakado's return. They were trying to demolish Mount Fuji to completely seal away the divine beasts. The sacred white dragon should be in the central temple. It'd be a good idea to talk to him if you haven't done so already. I have. I thought we were done for it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say, actually, so whatever. Itohime was probably trying to cover the temples in lava. You're the reason we can smile again. Thank you. So poetic. Now I can go back to Gotemba village. I'll forever be in your debt. I dig. Dig. I dig for mom and dad. I dig. Can I stop digging? Yes, please. God damn it. Leave the tunnel and you'll see Gotemba village. Getting there, though, is a different story. I just want to put my money away. Save the game. Go to Diamond. In. Where is the in? I need an... Why do you not have an in? What the fuck? There's nothing here! Sorry. Beast sandals. I want to buy beast sandals. I'm not selling the god elixir until I can put the money away. The elixirs are also very expensive, so I'm keeping them for now. Very small village, no tourists. I can see that, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna buy... It has to be an upgrade, especially considering the price. But I'm gonna check anyway. Descriptions, items... 4 speed and 8 speed, that's double. Okay, let me... Beast sandals for Orochimaru. And beast sandals for Tsunade. And then sell the mountain sandals. And equip. We have a hot spring in our village. Once you find the spring, inspect it and recover your health. That's good, but I want to save. Thank you for rescuing my father, Jiraiya-san. Twitch removed the Dragon Pog emote. Why? Would you let me record? Okay, so we can save, okay. It's just
Wouldn't
not...
now be a good time to save your mission?
I'm gonna grab a drink. You drove me to the bottle. I have bad news regarding the bottle. It's not a bottle. It's a tiny can. So tiny. Like look at that. Like, can I look? It's this big, Chad. It's very small. But out of tiny bottles for now. It is a coquinha. Coquinha gelada. I'm gonna turn on the heater. It's getting very cold. Again. Alright, progress! We killed another cultist. We found a place to save the game. Our gold is still in peril because I can't put it away yet. Chase down a mental salad. Mental salad. Some time ago, a group of daimonists showed up and took the men away. You're the one who freed them, aren't you? Thank you, Jiraiya-san. You're the savior of our village. Thanks for everything, Jiraiya-san. Those daimonists said they were going to increase Masakado's spiritual power. A foreigner called Hoteimaru is staying at my place. The kids are starting to talk like him. It's a little concerning, honestly. Yeah, I can see that. That's the healing. After hearing about your exploits, the girls of the village decided to open a fan club. Your most hardcore fans are the beautiful sisters Mariko and Chisa. They live in this house. Why don't you go inside? They'd be thrilled to talk to you. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you, 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 thank you. Love so thank you. Okay. I'm glad it stopped. It's not 1,000 though. Get on it. Cross the bridge to the south and you'll reach Numatsu village. The famous fencer Chiba Chusaku opened a dojo there. Okay, that's another technique we have to learn. This is the fan club. Jiraiya-san! I'm one of the many rescued from Mount Fuji. I'll always be grateful. You're the reason my daughter still have a father. Here, I want you to have our family's heirloom, the Shimpu shoes. Okay.
ようこそいらっしゃいました、ジライア様。私はマリコの妹のチサです。この度は父を大門卿の魔の手から救っていただいてありがとうございました。
Hoteimaru is a foreigner. He is. Yoroshiku! Jiraiya-san! Hoteimaru desu! He's very excited about it. It didn't work, sorry.
やっとこれで親子3人水入らずで仲良く暮らしていくことができます。マサカドの霊を一日でも早く倒してください。ジパングの真の平和のために。チサも陰ながら姉と一緒にジライア様のファンクラブを作って応援するつもりです。最後まで諦めずに頑張ってくださいね。それでは、バビョーン。
Okay.
なんという幸せ。ジライア様とこうしてお会いできるなんて。
Is she an Animaniacs? Wako? Is she Wako with the boing yoing?
ガマ族の勇者であるジライア様、父を助けていただいて本当にありがとうございました。今のこの世を救えるのはあなたを置いて他にはいないといつも父が申しておりました。マリコとチサは応援することくらいしかできませんけど、最後まで頑張ってください。
Are you with a name guy? I would never have guessed. So you are from after Japan invented girls.
嬉しいお姿を再び拝見できる日を楽しみにしております。いつでも遊びに来てくださいね。
How does it feel to be a kawaii Japanese girl? Oh, it's Hotemaru and his followers or something. Oh, and the sink, oh, and the sink, oh, and the sink got matching in. This song, learn from Hotemaru. Brother pronounce bad, I sing better. Oh, and the saints, oh, and the saints, oh, and the saints go marching in. I teach friend Hotemaru song too. Mount Fuji is the highest mountain of Japan. Not now. Not every JRPG can be fanboys for you. We do, but Daryushinaka, you are aware that Orochimaru is a cross-dresser, at the least, because he kept disguising himself as poster girls. We do have a fanboy in the party. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. It happened again. Just in time for Japan to invent abstinence and stop repopulating. Okay, let's hear Hotemaru.
おうフランナジライアさん、久しぶりね。私よ、ホテマルね。
Oh, Furando! Watashi ne, Hotemaru!
今、すごいこと考えてます。大門橋やっつけるからくりの兵隊さんです。残念だけど、もう少し時間かかります。ジラヤさんも頑張ってください。
Gambate kudasai! Yeah, that's a very forced foreigner accent. Kudasai! Is he building a mech? Gambate kudasai! We've met him before? Yes. Yes, we meet him like, I think once per region or something. It's always a bit funny. And he has helped us actually, like we got the bomb. The thunder orb, it's a bomb. It was required. Alright, let's look at the... Oh, hang on. Shimpu shoes, speed by 20. Alright. Because he's usually our main healer, it's important that he goes first. So I'm gonna equip him. And I want to look at the map of Fuji. Right, that temple, we went to it. At the foot of Mount Fuji, there's a temple, we've been there. No more temples or stones here, we might not have more jutsus coming up, but I will store some away to have some space. We have 3 major towns to go to, and there is 1 hamlet in here instead of 2. Most regions seem to have 2. Alright. Alright, things are back under control now. I was getting a bit lost and overwhelmed with this region. It survived, but they can't hit us, apparently we just dodged. We're very strong. parts of it. Yeah, the tunnel when they were digging that brought us to Fuji. He was the one leading the digging from the previous region. It was the last time we saw him. He's like always one step ahead of us. And then we catch up. I hope there's a bank here. Yamamba. I have a cleaver to sell you. I just wanted to sell a knife, you fucker. Why you kill? Why kill innocent woman? Jesus fuck. Alright, let's see. I have to store as many of those as I can. We keep this. We have to keep this. We need to keep this. We need to keep this. We need to keep this. If we have... We don't need Kinning if we have Kingju. Right, that's damage I'm gonna put it away. That's damage I'm gonna put away. Now I'm gonna put away Kinning, Tengai, and Jinen. Right, now let me check the scrolls that Tsunade has. She has no mana, it's so weird. Now I want the descriptions. One enemy to sleep, halves defense, lowers accuracy, halves everyone's defense. Okay, I'm gonna put away Raka, Tsukini and Raka. And Onkai. Tsukini, Raka, Onkai. No, it's not that. It's... not items, jutsu. Tsukini, Raka, Onkai. But these are group, and this is a new thing that we don't have a group yet. Group version yet, okay. Now, do I have any items I want to put away? This is for selling. This is for selling as well. Those are for selling. Right. Let me see if I have items to... Well, let me save briefly and see if I have items to buy. Maybe big armor is in
Three
order.
tomatoes were walking down the road. A papa, a mama, and a baby tomato. And pretty soon, the baby tomato started falling behind. So Papa Tomato went back, squashed him flat and said, "Catch up."
That's a good one. Catch up. Fujin Sword. We have a Tenchi Axe and a Crimson Ball. I don't want the Oni Armor, but I have to buy the Fujin Sword and compare. If it's weaker, which it probably is weaker than the Muramasa, I'm reloading. But I have to check. 25.6. Wait. Where is it? Didn't I just buy it? I think I canceled it by accident. $23.5. Right, so I am going to reset because it's worse, but I had to check there was another way of knowing. Ooh. Still enjoying your new gift sub emotes. So I don't buy that, but I do buy 3 Oni armors. They have to be better than what I have. Tenchi X and Crimson Ball I already have. I'm going to make absolutely certain it's better than what I have, but makes no sense that it wouldn't. Earth Armor is 18. Oni Armor is 21. Yeah. Then I'm gonna sell the ones I have. Oh, yo, Musifate, welcome my friend. Did this game come out in 1989 BC or AD? Anno Domini. I'm pretty sure. No, wrong thing. I want to sell. I'm selling God Elixir. It's... Why is it... I can't sell it. Look at that price. Why is it so expensive? The elixirs are very expensive as well, but not that stupid expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna put that away, but because I won't be able to store all that money. Okay, now I'm gonna deposit money. We had 22,000, man. And we lost 9. Because we died once. Well, we wouldn't have gotten all of this. We hadn't died and redone it. So it's pretty much the same amount that we would have otherwise. 48,000 in the bank. Plus another 44 if we sell the elixir. Life is good. So I'm gonna do a full round of talking to people and stuff. Maybe I save the game and I go for the technique guy first. So I'm gonna find the technique guide first. It's one of these, I would assume. According to the legends, the sacred toad, snake, and slug orbs are filled with divine power. When facing evil, the orbs will unleash their holy energy to crush it, or so they say. I don't have the frog orb yet. Here's the dojo. Master Shusaku has returned to his homeland of Chiba. Wait, what? Chiba? Is Chiba somewhere we have been to? I can actually check. Map of... We have map of Tsukuba, Bemo, Riku, Mutsu, Shinano. Not Chiba. So if Chiba is a region, we haven't been there yet. If it is a town, we probably haven't been there. No, cancel. I didn't withdraw anything. Right, we can still store a bunch of items. If I learn the ninja clone technique. Probably not. What the fuck is that thing? I want to learn fusion. This is the Matsu village. I wonder if Chiba is another town. Because of Diamond is spreading like crazy in the east. What's the world coming to? King Akuro managed to pacify the Oni of Riku. Must be nice living there. The Sacred White Hawk lives in Mishima village. I'd like to visit him one day. According to ancient legend, the gods came down from Mount Fuji to create Japan. Then they dispatched their divine beasts to protect the lands from evil. Yeah, I have talked to you already. Mr. Fancy Chiba Chusaku opened a dojo in our village. Right, so it is supposed to be here. Chuzenzi village is a terrible place. It's full of money grubbers. Jiraiya is awesome. I met him once, you know. He's as tall as 2 men and got the strength of 100. Right, yeah, cool guy. Chuzenji village. That place is all about the money. Does it have Gamba? Is it a place of Gamba? I want the Gamba. I don't actually care about the Gamba. I caught a cold on my way here. I would have died if it weren't for the nice view of Kumogiri Hamlet. There is an overseas merchant in Chuzenji village who stops at nothing to make a profit. I don't know why people are scared of Hatemaru. He's so cool. We're friends. I'm pretty sure I've talked to this guy already. Yeah. It's not the frog orb, it's the toad orb. That merchant in Shuzenji village is a disgrace to all merchants. He'd set houses on fire, sink boats, break bridges. Also, he can sell new ones. He go to any length just to make a little profit. He's as corrupt as they come. Yeah, so like capitalism. Got it. Apparently the hero Jiraiya is cool and handsome. I want to meet him. Yeah, good luck with that. The merchant had 2 diamond churches built in Shuzenji village. Of course, he built those churches with the money he scammed out of people. Alright, well, yeah, fuck the merchant. So he opened a dojo but then left? I made friends with a foreigner. He went to Gotemba village. He's been hard living in Fuji ever since the merchant settled in Shugenji village. Jockeys. One hit kill. They don't sit around and write jokes about him though. That's a shame. It was very funny when they did that to the other guy. He's so dumb. I don't remember all the jokes there.
What do you get when you offer a zombie a penny for his thoughts? Change!
And the people demand change, yes. The cult of Diamond is close to reviving Masakado. What should we do? The sacred white hawk of Mishima village has been turned to stone. Jiraiya-sama, you must hurry. Mishima village is east of here, right next to the lake. There's gonna be a new scroll. That merchant has split the people of Shugenji village into two opposing sides. He's stirring up a conflict between those who've joined the cult of Diamond and those who haven't. Please hurry, Jiraiya-sama. Shugenji village is south from here, at the foot of the mountains. Alright. That merchant loves money more than anything else in the world, even more than human life. If he loves money so much, you should just marry it. You know, some people could take that advice as this is the only Komorgiri hamlet in Fuji. You should rest properly before leaving. It's a very lively place. Mishima village to the east overlooks the lake. It's a beautiful place. This world is all about the money. You won't survive long if you're poor. Damn it, a kappa stole my purse. What's with all the money-grubbing diamondists around here? I don't know, my friend. Oh, this is a gamble, right? Yeah, no gamble. And this is the stealing game? It is. Go in! Jesus, I almost... Jesus, just... Ah. $10, 11. Oh. Oh, there's a guy here. That merchant tells those in need that he'll give them money if they join the cult of Diamond. Taking advantage of a moment of weakness is the lowest of the low. Good day. Not yet, no. The merchant had the Hakone barrier closed. I guess you can do anything with money. Rumor has it that money is life for that overseas merchant. Fusion. I saw the emos and didn't see the comment. And by the time Akira Toriyama was inventing like the fusion dance and made it utterly dumb and ridiculous, and then had the kids fail the fusion dance, so they became like a fat fuck instead. At that time he was already like, okay, let me write the dumbest, most egregious shit ever and see if people stop watching Dragon Ball. It didn't work. Okay, let me make Boo revive, and it's a kid, and it's called Oob. That's stupid, right? No one wants to watch after that, right? People, we want more. No, goddammit, I'm done. We want more. Here's a drawing of Goku as a kid. Like, pretend that's permission to make more Dragon Ball that they made GT. Over 9,000. We become too powerful. And then Skinny, yeah. There is this bit from Makyō where he's acting up an episode of Dragon Ball. He's gonna do it. He's gonna go full power. I can't do it, but it's very good. Oh, he's gonna do it. Is he really gonna do the special technique? Oh. I want to go back to Sagami, but the Hakone Berry has been closed off. And I say this stuff like completely free, okay. I say this stuff as a funny thing because, you know, I grew up with Dragon Ball. That overseas merchant ordered the Hakone Berry to be closed to prevent the Fire Heroes from going to Edo. Thought the cartoon was just 30 minutes of grunting. Yeah, the cartoon is horrible, the manga is amazing. And the cartoon before Z was pretty good.
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I. Original Dragon Ball was very musical and fun.
Good grief.
Yep. Is that my green screen? No, it's fine. Absentia, thank you so much for the 27-month sub. Holy shit. That's over 2 years. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm so happy to have you and Kenny as friends. Thank you for the support for all this time. Enjoy the viewing and the emotes. Abs. Does abs have like abs? Like nice abs? Man, I bet she does. They do. I bet they do have nice abs. Maybe they're named after their own abs. I'm gonna create an account on Twitch. I'm gonna... Today was abs day, so I'm gonna name myself abs something. You absolutely do not. That's what someone who has abs would say. Why does that merchant love money so much? That goes beyond greed. I bet they have abs so shredded they can like use it as a washboard. They just go sit in the pool and they grab their clothes and just clean. Grab another one, soap it up, clean. Vampires. Hello there, Ting, my friend. Sent me something on Discord just now. Please check, okay? Oh man, they're not gonna make me cry during the stream, right? You do that sometimes. Okay, no, thank you. Okay. What the Spirits Brazil. Oh god damn it! Hang on. How do I open this so the stream can see? Jesus Christ, chat. Man, and it has the damn thing where the midriff is exposed. Here, everyone, Ting has drawn a fanboy bird. Spirits Brazil way. on, maybe you guys can't see it. There, that should make it easier to see, yeah. Count the stars? What do you mean? Are you just trying to draw my attention to his crotch? Put him on the boat. On his costume. Do you just want me to look at... Yeah, he has 3 stars on his crotch. Does that have a... I asked for it in chat. I probably did. It is very good, yes. Thank you so much. Wait. Oh, fuck. Hang on, because it's black and white. Are those leggings thigh-highs or are his thighs just exposed? I don't know which one is worse. 14 like the Brazil flag. Oh, the Brazil flag is only 14? The Brazilian flag has 27 states. The 26 states plus the federal district. I'm sorry. I can't find the other ones though. Oh, you mean they're all spread out? They're like these ankle... ankle... What's that ankle bracelet called? Jesus Christ. Oh, the little blue, like the ball with the thing on the chest. Okay, I get it. It's a reference. I get it. Fanboy Chopin. Yeah, let's go with Chopin. Anklets, okay. Was this your Dark Sun Elf? No, Dark Sun Elf was up here. Alright, thank you so much, Ting. I appreciate it. I hope no one is like screenshotting this and putting Fanboy Culprit in, like, into their spank bank or something. That would be inappropriate. Let me put this out. Thank you so much. Nice abs! Yes. The abs were very nice. My new PNG tuber. Yeah! Yeah, next time I need a PNG tuber, I'm gonna commission Ting to make a full fanboy version, and I'm just gonna have to stream with a lisp or something. Hi, champ. I don't know. Is that offensive? That's not offensive, right? I'm not making fun of anyone. Screenshotting, removing the gameplay so my kid can be staring right at it. Yeah. Nice. Thank you so much. Is Ting annoyed because of the stars thing? Because she said there were 14 on the Brazilian flag, and then I said no, it's not 14. I'm sorry. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. I don't know if I'm brave enough to show that to my wife. You thought you checked, but you're not. I thought I checked, but I am stupid. Ting, stop. We've talked about this. You need to jam some more in there. You can always just say that, yeah, no, the other 13 stars are up his arse. Yeah, thank you so much for that drawing, my friend. Ah, our beloved White Hawk has been turned to stone. Please save him, mister. Yeah, I'll get right to it. Put it on the fridge for my wife to discover. This is what my chat fantasizes about. No, what if she likes it? And then she has me dress up like that. No, that's a risk I'm not willing to go through. Not running that risk. I'm afraid she'll lose interest in me. No, I'm afraid she might get too interested. If you're not actually from Paraná, I'm not from Paraná, no. Just return his little cloth banner, I think it's random yerba mate, okay. No, I'm from... I've lived most of my life in Rio Grande do Sul, which is the southernmost state, but I'm actually originally from Brasília, which is the nation's capital, which is in Distrito Federal, which is kind of a state, but not really a state. It's like Washington, D.C. or something.
Wow.
Wow. Isanichara, one single draw fanboy Cooper that did not come from my brain. You could have... Look, you did not draw that in 5 minutes. Which means you had plenty of time to stop. My game budget is now for wardrobe. Big River of the South, correct. There, we have a state called Big River of the South, at the bottom of the country. We have another state called Big River of the North, at the top of the country. The rest of the country is called Big River of the Middle. All of it. And no one can convince me otherwise. Do you want to ask like a creep pick the nicest looking southern state's flag? Oh my god, yes, it would be such a creep to ask where, yeah. Yes, yeah, I totally think you're a creep, yes. River of January, you're obsessed with rivers, yes. 3 states, yeah, 3 states. Big River of the North, Big River of the South, and everything else is just Big River of the Middle. There are now 14. Yes, I have to choose which ones get the X. I mean, some are easy. Like, for example, we have a state called Acre. It doesn't actually exist. It's a myth. Then we have a state that was cut in the middle. Goiás was cut in the middle and they renamed the top part something else to Tocantins. You can just merge them back. Then you have Espírito Santo, which I don't think it actually exists. I think it's all just Rio de Janeiro. Like, everyone forgets, like, if you ask people to, like, name all the states of Brazil, I think 90% of Brazilians will forget about Espírito Santo. People remember Acre because it's a fun myth, and not remember Espírito Santo. What else? We have 2 thick bushes. We have Thick Bush and Thick Bush of the South. We can just have a single thick bush. We don't have that many, we don't need to have so many bushes. Holy Spirit, yeah, Espírito Santo. That's my favorite thing to hold in my left hand. Coffee. I'm gonna go with coffee. General Mines. General Mines is fine. We can keep General Mines. Do they make these states like they make their hot dogs? No, they're not a fucking mess. The Sacred White Hawk has been sealed in this small island in the lake. Hurry, cross the bridge and rescue. Okay. Well, I've been struggling to go back to the game. Is the carnival experience different in Big Bush? I haven't been, so I don't know. The lands of Sagami to the east are completely under Daimonist control. You must be careful there, Jirasan. German has a town like that in Bielefeld. People think they have been to Bielefeld and that it has a soccer team and airport, but it does not. Yeah, the funny thing about Acre is that it was bought from another country. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was bought. Hang on. Yes, it was Bolivia's. In 1903, Brazil bought the state of Acre from Bolivia. In a deal that is shady and no one knows anything about because the place doesn't actually exist. It was just like money laundering with extra steps, I think. Like Ohio. Ohio is like good morning in Japanese. Do people say good morning over there? Do they say Ohio as good morning? Do they realize every country has a meme state? Yeah. Yes. There were even t-shirts, Acre, você acredita, which means Acre, do you believe in it? and I feel sorry that I just like I used to hammer a lot on that joke. Until I had a friend who I realized I had actually convinced him that the state doesn't exist. Like, I would say it as a joke. Like, yeah, of course Acre doesn't exist. And at some point, I realized that he was actually believing it. And I was like, no, dude, Acre does exist. It's just a joke. It's just a meme. And I'm like, he was like, I can't believe you let me believe the place didn't exist all this time. Dude, I was just joking. I thought you knew. A crane of time. Ohio used to be yours. You're convinced that Florida is the meme state now. Florida is a low-hanging fruit, man. No one takes I'm sorry. Florida is the meme state of the world. If Americans want their meme state, they have to take something else. Florida is collectively selected by the rest of the world as the reference for meme state. Birds aren't real, yeah. According to ancient legend, the fire clans comprise the Toad, Snake, and Slug clans. Yeah, Jesus, that's not relevant at this point in the game. There's a hot spring in our village. Soak in this water for a while and you will feel great. Half the residents of Shugenji village have already joined the Cult of Diamond. That sounds horrible. The low-hanging fruit is stuck up there above the peninsula. To be fair, the US has many because it's huge. The state has its own meme status. And we have some of that here. Like, Brazil is also huge. Jiraiya-san, you won't believe what I saw. The Daimonistas demolished the embankment east of Shugenji village. But here's the weird part. They called the villagers up to watch them repair it. What's up with that? I don't know. One of these days, the merchant will set his sights here and we might end up just like Shugenji village. Okay, I've seen this before. I have to check this. Which I thought would be a shrine because there is a spirit here. Cross the lake's bridge and you'll find an ominous boulder that used to be a sacred white hawk. Sob, sob. Why are you calling the hawk a son of a bitch? I don't get it. Yamawaro. I bet they're weak. I said they were weak! Okay, 3 attacks. Even the toad attacked. Once again, Ting, thank you so much for the art. Fire heroes! I am the Wat Hawk, messenger of the divine. I watch over Japan from the great blue sky. Evil spirits who share Masakado's grudge have seeped into our world to bring about calamity. They are the reason mankind is drowning in a sea of hatred and greed. Why are the evil spirits seeping into our world? Why is mankind losing its way? Why is Masakado coming back? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. There's only one answer, the Cult of Diamond. They must pay for their sins. Fire heroes, I bestow upon you 3 sacred weapons to assist you in your quest to save Japan. Facing the cult of Diamond will be more and more difficult. Go forth with your love, courage, and determination. 3 treasures. Oh! Really? That's way better than spells? Are they good? He needs his own boat for the end frame. Brazil is like 85% the size of the US. Yeah, it still enough space for memes. Look at the Shinshuk in his eboshi with his little pixel gohei. Oh, right, the priest, yes. The art in this game is very charming. Muramasa 25 plus 6. 27 plus 6. Right, if that is better, the other ones are definitely better. 22 5, 25 6. $33 8 compared to 29. Yeah, it's all better. PC Engine has such good graphics at the time. Yes, but it has to be properly used, especially the colors. It's not trivial. I always say, because these people are the same people that worked on the original Bonk. The first Bonk looks horrific with the colors. Like, they improved a lot later. Let me talk to the priest. Oh, hero of the Fire Clan, use the weapons of the Sacred White Hawk to save Japan. Yes, I will. But I need to put some stuff away on the other town. Right, that barrier is probably blocked, and to unblock it I need to go to the town and deal with the merchant. So remember when Tsunade was yelling about she was killed in there, or Shimaru. Yeah, that's debatable though. Like, Orochimaru is... What did she call him? King Chimaru? The thing is, she's trying to compete with a fanboy. That's a losing battle. I have to go even further back. The rock says large die, yes. Because it's the Daimonists. The cult of the large things. Trust me, the eldest are great. King Chimaru. Yeah, it has the die symbol because it's the Daimonists. Because it's the cult of Daimon. Remember, this game is like a parody of what the West thinks of when they think of Japan. You have tacos, and you're not afraid to use them. Right, you have to be well fed to maintain that perfect abs. Godspeed, Absentia. Munch on them angrily. Eat at least one, like, very angrily. You'll see it tastes better. When you're like, just, oh, fuck, this taco fucking so good. I'm not gonna be selling Muramasa. It's $10. I'm definitely not selling it. It's so weird of a price. I'm gonna put it away. And nachos, holy shit, that's variety. Thought this game was a documentary. Yes! It is. At least based on a documentary. Novel by an Englishman about Japan. That was made up, but it was the thing they talked about. So I'm gonna put down the Muramasa. And then the money. Tacos and crumbled tacos. Yes! Tacos in different shapes. I got all kinds of tacos. Yes, there you go. I'm gonna get to the limit of how much money I can store. I should, as usual, put a second save. It's going to complain that I'm overwriting Ting's save, and I'm gonna say, yeah, Ting should have her own cartridge. I mean, I assume they
Wouldn't
have...
now be a good time to save your mission?
I'm gonna stop the timer. 25 hours, 12 minutes. And we should come back to this game later this week.